Alright then, oh yes, John, a problem. Whoa, whoa. Alright, oh Jah, you know, my people need your aid. We call on you for strength. We need your grace and forgiveness. We always pray. Oh Jah, you know, I'm giving thanks and praise. We call on you each day. For love, oh Jah, have mercy on the human race. Alright, I want that them out there keep up Babylon dirty system if we clean up. Them tricky and them thief with lies and promises let them a beat up. Them hearts so dirty, go up and know the street side alone want to sweep up. Them pressure we so hard, the grayer them start peep up. Watch I know, them can't escape them judgment, it start to creep up. Get a youth down on the other cheek, rise come on to sleep and miss if we speak up. Crime is on the rise, I'm not a footballer, I cannot keep up. Snaking out the grass, me see them a sneak up. Oh Jah, you know, my people need your aid. We call on you for strength. We need your grace and forgiveness. We always pray. Oh Jah, you know, I'm giving thanks and praise. We call on you each day. For love, oh Jah, have mercy on the human race.
Hello, and welcome to another edition of the Empire Report. My name is Sonia Knows Nothing, reporting from the fine city of La Paz, Bolivia. As you can see, something wonderful and amazing is happening here. The Empire's dirty game of coups and regime changes have run out of steam. With Bolivia having a strong leftist tradition, the Empire has always tried to suppress this country. When the new president was elected, the Empire saw its chance to destabilize the country further. If you are not a friend of the Empire, then your country will have a hard time. The Empire took further interest in Bolivia once it was discovered that the country has one of the largest deposits of lithium in the world. Lithium is essential for batteries, car batteries, EVs to be more precise. With the economic situation only getting worse as the Empire exports inflation across the world, more and more countries are looking for a way to protect their natural resources from the Empire. Before we go any further, let's hear how the lying media looks at this story. The little lying bastards.
Now let's move on to Bolivia, where hundreds of soldiers with armoured vehicles have withdrawn from the presidential palace after what appeared to be an attempted military coup. Heavily armed troops had taken over the city's main square, with one armoured car trying to ram the doors of the presidential palace. Bolivia's president denounced what he called the irregular mobilization by some units of the Bolivian army, saying democracy must be respected. He then addressed the nation alongside his cabinet, calling on the Bolivian people and social groups to mobilize against the attempted coup. The president and vice president have also greeted supporters in the Plaza Murillo after police retook control. The public prosecutor's office says it's to launch a criminal investigation against a top general, Juan Jose Zuniga, and others for leading the insurrection.
Look at that. Not one mention of lithium. So let me explain what that silly cow will never tell you. Last month, Bolivia announced that they intend to join BRICS. That was too much for the Empire. It's one thing for countries in Africa or Asia to join BRICS, but to have another Latin American country joining Brazil and possibly Colombia doing untraceable trade with China and Russia is something the twats in Washington can't have. So the Empire went to the good old playbook, the military coup. The problem with that approach is that the evil twats in Central Command have done this so many times that populations outside the Empire's propaganda know exactly what is going on. The people came out on the streets immediately the news broke and protested the US-backed coup attempt. For a coup like this to work, the people need to be heavily propagandized like the sheeple of the West. But here in Bolivia they see through the Empire's games. It's a beautiful thing to see. Bolivia will keep its lithium to benefit its people. and the greedy empire will have to pay a fair price for it. This was Sonia Knows Nothing from Bolivia for the Empire Report.
My people need your aid. We call on you for strength. We need your grace and forgiveness. We always pray. Oh, Jah, you know I'm giving thanks and praise. We call on you each day for love, oh Jah, mercy on the human race. All right then, oh yes, Jah, a problem. All right, oh Jah, you know my people need your aid. We call on you for strength. We need your grace and forgiveness. We always pray. Oh Jah, you know I'm giving thanks and praise. We call on you each day for love, oh Jah, have mercy on the human race. Alright, I want them.
Hello my friends. Emelu got on wrong here, and boy, I got the shitty job this time. What can I say about a conman and a corpse on CNN? What did I do wrong? To blouse and skirt. Today is a very sad day for the dirty empire. The whole world got to see two of the most wicked and evil people in the world in one room. Not very often that happens. To rattle. You have one man who lies, steals and cheats. No, sorry, you have two men who lie, steal and cheat. And one of the dirty people will take the figurehead position in the empire for the next 4 years. Lord have mercy upon our souls. Before I say more, let's have a little listen to what these incompetent, corrupt liars have to say. But I warn you, Genocide Joe makes no sense these days.
And that's where they wanted it. Just 1 second, he said we killed 3 people. The people we killed are al-Baghdadi and Soleimani, the 2 greatest terrorists, biggest terrorists anywhere in the world. And it had a huge impact on everything, not just border, on everything. He's the one that killed people with the bad water, including hundreds of thousands of people dying, and also killing our citizens when they come in. We are living right now in a rat's nest. They're killing our people in New York, in California, in every state in the Union, because we don't have borders anymore. Every state is now a border.
I went to the World War II cemetery, World War I cemetery he refused to go to. He was standing with his 4-star general, and he told me, he said, I don't want to go in there because they're a bunch of losers and suckers. My son was not a loser, was not a sucker. You're the sucker. You're the loser.
President Trump?
You see what me I say? Them talk about who kill more people, when in fact they both have a huge amount of blood on them hand. What kind of nonsense is that? Them dirty people will kill a lot more people before them done. May the Lord give us strength. This was Emelu Gotten Wrong and Sonia Knows Nothing for the Empire Report.
Oh Jah, you know I'm giving thanks and praise. We call on you each day for love, oh Jah, have mercy on the human race. Alright, I want that them out there keep up Babylon dirty system if we clean up. Them tricky and them thief with lies and promises let them a beat up. Them hearts so dirty, corrupt and know the street side alone want to sweep up. Them pressure we so hard, the grey them start peep up. Watch you know, them can't escape them judgment, it start to creep up. Better you don't turn the other cheek, rise from on the sleep and myself is speak up. Crime is on the rise, I'm not a footballer, I cannot keep up.